Have you noticed how people completely change during the playoffs? Calm, rational people suddenly start yelling at their screens, arguing online at 2 in the morning, even throwing their phones after a bad call. It's just a game, right? So why does it feel like something way bigger is on the line? What if the playoffs aren't just competition, but something that quietly takes over your emotions without you even realizing it? Scroll through your feed during the playoffs, and you'll see the same thing every night. One clutch shot from LeBron, a sudden scoring burst from Curry, or Luka getting frustrated with a call, and within minutes it's everywhere. Then come the controversial moments, a missed foul, a replay that changes everything, and suddenly the entire internet splits in two. People who weren't even watching the game get pulled in, picking sides, arguing like it actually affects them. And that's the key, because in that moment, it kind of does. The playoffs compress everything. Higher stakes, fewer chances, no room for error. Every possession feels like it matters, and every reaction spreads fast. What you're seeing isn't just hype, it's emotion moving at scale. But here's where it gets interesting. Most people think they're just watching, just reacting. But what's happening in your brain is way deeper than that. It starts with something simple: investment. Think about how much time you've already spent on a playoff series. Multiple games, late nights, checking stats, talking with friends. At some point, you stop being a casual viewer. You're in it. And once you're in, it becomes very hard to stay neutral. Psychology calls this the sunk cost effect. The more you put into something, the harder it is to let go. So when your team loses, especially in a close game, it doesn't feel like a normal loss. It feels like all that time, all that attention, just collapsed in a single moment. That frustration hits instantly, and it's way stronger than you expect. Not because of the game itself, but because of what you've already invested into it. And then there's identity. Have you ever said, "We played terrible tonight"? Not they, we. That small word changes everything. Because when you support a team long enough, it stops being external. It becomes part of how you see yourself. So when they win, you feel proud. When they lose, it stings in a way that feels personal. During the playoffs, that effect gets amplified. The stakes are higher, so the emotional swing is bigger. At that point, you're not just watching a result, you're experiencing it. Now add one more layer: uncertainty. Playoff games are unpredictable by nature. Close scores, limited time, everything coming down to 1 or 2 plays. Your brain loves that kind of tension. It triggers the same reward system involved in things like gambling, the anticipation, the what's going to happen next feeling. That's why, in the final minutes of a tight game, your body reacts. Your heart beats faster. You can't sit still. You might even start talking to the screen like the players can hear you. It sounds irrational, but it's actually your brain responding exactly the way it's wired to. And you're not experiencing this alone. That's another big factor. When you're watching while scrolling social media, checking group chats, or reading live reactions, your emotions don't stay isolated. They sync. If everyone is hyped, you feel more hyped. If everyone is angry, your frustration increases. This is emotional contagion. Basically, feelings spreading from person to person without you noticing. So what starts as a small reaction becomes something much bigger just because thousands of other people are feeling it at the same time. Then there's something even subtler: control. Or at least, the illusion of it. A lot of people have little rituals during games, sitting in the same spot, wearing the same jersey, not moving during a crucial play. Deep down, there's this quiet belief that somehow your behavior might influence the outcome. And when things go wrong, that thought flips. You start wondering if you did something to mess it up. It adds another layer to the emotion, not just disappointment, but a weird sense of responsibility. So when you put all of this together, the investment, the identity, the uncertainty, the shared emotion, the illusion of control, it creates something powerful, something that doesn't feel like just watching anymore. It feels like you're inside it, and that brings up a bigger question. If this experience can get so intense, so overwhelming at times, why do we keep coming back? Because in a way, we're missing this kind of feeling in everyday life. Most days are predictable. Work, routine, repetition. Not a lot of emotional highs. Not a lot of moments where everything feels like it matters right now. But the playoffs give you that. Clear stakes, immediate consequences, real tension. It's like stepping into a live story where anything can happen and you actually care about the ending. It also gives you something else. Connection. When your team wins, you're celebrating with thousands, sometimes millions of people. When they lose, you're sharing that frustration too. It creates this sense that you're part of something bigger than yourself, even if it's just for a few hours. And maybe that's why, even after a heartbreaking loss, people still come back for the next game. Because they're not just watching sports. They're chasing that feeling. The intensity, the unpredictability, the sense that something real is happening in the moment. So the next time you find yourself getting pulled into a playoff game, feeling your emotions spike, maybe pause for a second and think about it. Are you reacting to the game itself, or to what it represents for you? Because maybe it's not just about whether that last shot goes in. Maybe it's about that rare moment where everything feels intense, unscripted, and alive. And if something as simple as a game can affect you that deeply, what else might be shaping your emotions without you even noticing?